Every one of us was built into the framework of this budget that God has raised in heavenly places. We were all built into it. Your uniqueness was built into it. And God knew that there will be recession in Nigeria at this time. And he accommodated within the framework of that spiritual budget what will be needed for your survival in a time of recession. And in all of this, the currency is not naira. Are you still with me? Now, I'm telling you about a plan that the principalities put together. This plan is cast in stone. Nothing can change it. This is how he implements his policies. And it will interest you to know that this plan was conceived, established, sealed in eternity. He's opening our eyes to understand it. That if you really understand that plan, what you will do is that you will bless God. You get it? Okay, let's go. So the complexities begin from the next verse. Because in the next verse, what he now goes further to do is to exercise his authority. Just like, are you here? Just like what God did was that when you gave your life to Christ, he exercised his authority and he included you in Christ Jesus. So that all the dealings that he brought upon Christ, he was bringing that dealing on you. You're not following. This is Pastor John's diary and his pen. If I take the pen and I put in the diary, and I take the diary to Sokoto, the pen will go to Sokoto. God, are you there? By an act of his authority, decided to include you in Christ Jesus. So that everything he did to Christ, he did to you. When Christ died, you died. When Christ was buried, you were buried. When Christ rose from the dead, you rose from the dead. When Christ ascended, you ascended. When Christ sat at the right hand of God, that's where you are sitting right now. Are you understanding? Your context is different. You operate from above. Your nation above anticipated that you are going to be an ambassador posted to Nigeria. Your nation is not irresponsible to leave you to fend for yourself when you were deployed as an ambassador. The question is this, two questions. Is it true that you are an ambassador? Because if you are not an ambassador, you are not conscious of your mission, you will have a problem with accessing budget. And no, there'll be a budget problem. There'll be a budget implementation problem if you are not living to fulfill what your nation has sent you to accomplish in this consulate. Because we are manifested here as ambassadors in heaven's consulate upon the face of the earth. That clear? So that consulate of heaven that is upon the face of the earth is what we call the church. It's a part of heaven that is upon the face of the earth. Just like the embassy of the United States in Lekki, in VI, is a part of the United States manifested in Nigeria. Are you following me? So God in verse 4 exercises his authority and he chose you and me before the foundation of the world. The description that we have, are you there? He chose you with a hope. Because it's a God that sees the end from the beginning. So the reason why he chose you, he did not choose you for yourself. He chose you for himself. He chose you for his own purposes, his own plans. He chose you for his own agenda. And the reason why he chose you is so that you can be holy. Now, let me explain holy. It's becoming complex. Okay, when I explain holy, I will stop. Then I will go to Exodus and explain. Then I will bless you. Holy, what does it mean? Help me. Separate. See, if it is true that it means separate, then it means separate unto something. See that you are separate unto your accounting, or you are separate unto God. What it means to be separated unto God. Meanwhile, that's why he chose you. He chose you in salvation. He chose you with a vision. And the vision was that he was hoping you will accept to be separate. When we say somebody is separate, it means separate unto God. It means only God is allowed to operate him. Only God is allowed to operate him. Only God is allowed to use him. Only God is allowed to dispatch him. It is only God that will tell you who to marry, because you are separate. There might be 3 job opportunities. One pays way more, and then you go to consult him. The reason why you're consulting him is because the fact that one has more pay is not enough to direct him. He goes to God to find out, and it is most likely that God will not allow you to go to the place where there's more money. He might send you to the place in the middle, not the least money, not the highest money. It is 5 years after he has sent you where he sent you, you will now realize why. Because you're separate. I'm separate unto God. Only God can decide how I use my body. I cannot interfere with that decision. Do you understand that? Only God can decide how my life plays out. I look to him for him to fulfill what he has ordained concerning me. So he chose you by an act of his authority in salvation, with the hope that you will decide when you come into time to be separate unto him. Got me? Let me stop there. Exodus chapter 19 verse 6 is also one of the scriptures that reveal the position, the counsel of God. In Exodus 19:6 we see a vision of the kind of nation that God wanted to raise in Israel. It says, and he shall be unto me a kingdom, a nation of priests. So the first description of the vision that God had for Israel is that everyone will be a priest. India is a nation of philosophy. Germany is a nation of engineering. The United Kingdom is a nation of education. Ghana is a nation of gold. Nations have textures. Nations sustain corporate psychology. But the nation God wanted to fructify in the land of Israel was a nation that was not like any other nation. It was supposed to be a nation of priests. Who is a priest? Let's put it in simple language. A priest is someone that serves a spirit. Are you there? Oh, you are not following. A priest is who? Someone that serves a spirit. It says all of Israel was supposed to be a company of priests. It means each and every one of us must be, whether you are an accountant, you are a CEO, business owner, all of us must Our first identity in the kingdom must be that we are all servants of God. Serving him in various capacities, serving him in various ways, but nonetheless servants. It is when we are recalibrated by the orientation of service, which is supposed to be the shape of our community. That's when you will find out that the billionaire in our midst has a kind of service because of the resources entrusted into him.